Every time I've talked about Zelda, it has been in Japan, mostly with wine, but today we're going to the US where free Kayflock proven he isn't that free, as he went on a monster run at Cost 2025 to get third place. We're going to be watching two of his sets. First off versus Louis Money's Palutena. I'm assuming it's all Palu. Yes, that Louis Money. Yes, that like very highly Lumi ranked player. And then Loaf in losers semifinals. So two really good players, one of the best Warios in the US, the best Palutena in the US, and Free Kayflock was able to win with Zelda. Cost 2025 was a regional type tournament, so there were a lot of good players. I know Lima ended up winning it. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover that because the most interesting run for sure was Free Kayflock's Zelda. I honestly have no idea how you even play this matchup. Nice parry. It's gonna have to be a lot of active defense, I feel like, because I feel like the air to air, which you saw Zelda kind of go for a short hop nair, that's going to be Palu's advantage, because I would assume that Palu nair beats out Zelda nair. Nice whiff punish though, almost got the lightning kick as well, and the up air, suddenly 101% with like no phantoms online, so that was already a huge lead for Free Kayflock. It's like, I'm going to personally be honest, I hate fighting Zelda. I have a very bad tournament record with Zelda, regardless of how quote-unquote bad she is, because she's just very threatening of a character and can get a lot of early kills, and of course, as these Phantom mix-ups can come into play, it can be very, very difficult. Tried to maybe two-frame with that Phantom, and now when you're at 150, yeah, Phantom's just going to be a really threatening thing. 165, that did 15%. The fully charged ones, there's going to have to be some mix-ups there. Oh, Palutena just gets to warp past it. That's lovely. Empty jump, look at all that neutral win for 14%. Louis Money working hard right now. Parry, oh, try to get the parry pivot grab, but the dash attack is going to kill from across stage. Zelda has rather no shortage of kill potential, so that can be a big deal. Tried to get a forward smash on that rapid jab, but, you know, based on how bad Palutena's rapid jab is, you would expect it to be a little bit laggier, but no, it definitely can get you out of a pinch if you already, like, miss your punish. The crazy thing about this is I feel like Zelda has like a bad disadvantage state, right? Like that's one of the worst parts about her as a character. And Palutena has a really strong advantage state, which is why this upset is a bit of a surprise to me. But I guess, hey, if you're just winning neutral over and over again, you don't get put into disadvantage very often. So I guess that could be part of it. The invincible two frame, of course, because once you have that, you know, horizontal or slightly vertical, you know, downwards, up B, you will have... Ooh, I love that waveland. Y'all know the mechanic, it's fine. Mix-ups, up throw kill? No, not yet. Zelda's definitely not a heavy character, but she's not a very light character. Like, she's not like the Pikachu Fox, you know, level. But the dash tag, regardless, is going to kill. But still, 70% is a pretty good lead now, 88 with that. Expected a jump read. I don't blame him. Jumps are very common out of the corner in the middle of stocks. And, you know, just has been really solid overall. Like, there hasn't been anything, like, crazy necessarily. Like, I definitely popped off the most at that waveland backwards. But not overextending, not getting hit, and keeping himself away from... you know, Palu's biggest threat ranges with nair and up air and stuff like that. Just has been playing really well. Doesn't go for Phantom when it's a little bit scary and could get punished. And as I said, that had happened, but, you know, expected Louis Money to back up because that's kind of just the flow of neutral. So finally, Louis Money has some type of advantage state and is making it count. 56% is pretty good. And it's still continuing. Back air? Yup. This is the biggest problem with Zelda. That hits through there? That's crazy. Held down as well, so down tilt back here will get a punish. Nice parry by Louis Money. And the up smash 2-frame is going to be so good. That linger will be beautiful for Louis Money, and he takes the lead. And the lightning kick basically brings it in. Oh no, literally brings it into even. I thought he got hit by like one of the clips of nair or something like that. Yeah, this disadvantage state's suddenly starting to show. Not like, you know, not Free Kayflock's disadvantage, it's been fine, but just Zelda's as a whole. The patience that Louis Money has had on ledge has been super important, not, you know, risking getting hit by these phantoms and just staying on ledge and timing the ledge options perfectly. Yeah, the Nehru's Love is going to definitely help. That invincibility is nice. Dash attack, gonna punish the rapid jab this time. Trade with the Phantom and the auto reticle. Tried to get the down or 2-frame, but Louis Money delayed the recovery nicely. Dash attack, though. This is very scary. The Phantom not going to hit Louis Money with that mobility of Palutena, is getting around these threat ranges of the Phantoms beautifully. And again, Free Kayflock not really getting greedy with like the positioning. That was like the greediest thing with that roll in, but also that's like a understandable thing to do. Down air? No, tried to get the lightning kick to end the game. Air dodge red. Louis Money like 1 or 2 hits away from ending the game, depending on which hit it is. But of course, Zelda lightning kick will straight up end the game. No grab on that up air. Oh, Zelda's grab is really bad, so I guess maybe it wasn't a guaranteed punish when most characters would expect it to be. Gets the lightning kick, and that's not going to kill from center. I'm actually very surprised. That move is dummy strong. Yeah, try to get the neutral get up, not going to get it, but got the full hop read. That one across the stage is going to kill. Full hop read there is honestly crazy because if you're wrong with this, you're straight up going to die. Like if Palu just holds shield in this position, like you're just getting full hop up aired and you are straight up dying. So intense read to end game 1 free Kayflock up. Louis Money's plan at this point is probably, hey, I played fine that game. I just need to not get off to a really rocky start because I mean, free Kayflock had a huge lead that game 1. And then, Louis Money brought it back. So if he just doesn't have that giant deficit at the beginning, I'm assuming he thinks, okay, this will be fine. Hence the counter pick back to PS2. The slow air dodges. It's so funny. Most people fast fall air dodge, but I feel like Zelda, it's honestly more of a mix-up to go for the slow fall air dodge and like have more drift as opposed to like the pretty obvious fast fall air dodge. Oh, corner pressure, so scary. I'm kind of surprised that didn't kill because it looked like mediocre DI. Oh, the ledge jump lightning kick actually hit there. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. Gets the jump read, but no sweet spot. Of course, the lightning kicks are so finicky in Ultimate. Have been basically since Brawl, actually. Dash attack? Oh, goes for the grab. Okay, I thought dash attack might have killed, but didn't want to risk getting shield grabbed. That's going to get around. I love that turnaround grab attempt by Louis Money, but free Kayflock ready with the roll immediately. Going to try to Din's fire. Gets the dash attack on the high recovery. I think Louis Money could have angled that a little bit better, but did not. So free Kayflock with the stock lead yet again. Yeah, the slow fall air dodge yet again. Double up tilt. No nair going to hit. Platform is there, but gets the more pressure anyway. Oh, misses the dash attack. Unfortunate. So that is going to be even stocks 28%, which isn't a huge lead, but hey, any lead is good, right? Recovers on stage. Oh, but actually Palutena fast enough to get a punish. So continuing this advantage state is Louis Money up tilt into nair, though, going to change that. Changing up the timings as well of the Phantoms, not just holding them forever. Air dodge coming out. I feel like at some point free Kayflock is going to hella read one of these air dodges and just get a massive punish with like a charge forward smash, charge up smash, something like that, or like a down air into up air, down air lightning kick, something like that. Love the punish there by Louis Money, but you can't really mess with that recovery, or so I thought. The counter, beautiful there, knowing free Kayflock was either going to do an awkward angle or hold down, because Zelda's do that a lot. Like, it's good. But gonna get punished there. No punish there with the up B. Unfortunate. So 36% plus more going to be the punish for Louis Money. And the run up jab, expecting a single hit, of course, because it's Palu. So you drop shield, get hit by that. Dash attack. And this is looking like a good Louis Money game. Again, 76% onto free Kayflock already. That's gonna be a punish though. Errant explosive flame, and that is going to be even stock. 76% is a lot though. Zelda's not the most damaging character in terms of combos, so it's going to be scary. Nice nair pickup. Oh, gets the neutral, get a back throw. So clean. Palutena's beautiful movement allows you to get behind a lot of characters in the neutral get up very quickly, so that's going to be 1-1. Game 3, Hollow Bastion. I do love the changing of the stage. Hopefully the center plat will help free Kayflock get at a disadvantage a little bit more because of the ability to teleport cancel. Obviously, that will be the case for Palutena as well, but Palutena kind of gets at a disadvantage anyway because her warp is so much less laggy on landing, so you get to do basically whatever you want. Going to hit some nairs, so Palutena going to get some solid damage. Louis Money wants this momentum. Hi, Laika. Back air, not going to be the kill, though. Up air, also not going to be the kill, but this is, again, the disadvantage that you can sometimes struggle with if you are a Zelda player. Down throw, not going to combo into anything, but gets the jump read, and that is going to be 1 stock up for Louis Money. Yeah, free Kayflock definitely has to recenter, kind of take that stage control, gets up tilt nair. Again, it sucks that you can't really get up tilt into like lightning kick or anything like scarier. Like maybe you can at certain percents, but I guess it's obviously not worth it to go for it at lower percents because you don't want to stale your best kill move. Also, I'm watching on Twitch, so I apologize if the stuff gets weird sometimes. I'm doing my best, okay? Yeah, Louis Money trying to read these air dodges as well, so a bit scary. Messed up his angle, so Louis Money kind of gives that stock away to free Kayflock. Obviously, down or 2-frame could have happened there, but if it's not the sweet spot, it's not going to kill because Zelda's weak spike is, as I said, weak. Explosive Flame going to tack on some more damage. No panic option coming from free Kayflock, so his disadvantage has been really disciplined, honestly, overall in this set. Just sometimes it doesn't matter because it's still, bad for the character. Down throw has to like just air dodge away. Yeah, and gets the other neutral get a punish with that back throw, and that is going to be basically an entire stock up for Louis Money. Free Kayflock, you know, has been seeing some success in these situations, but I feel like just overall the advantage has been Palutena's favor. So what does he do to change this? Because obviously this is a free Kayflock video, which means that he wins this set. Oh, nice turnaround grab. Not perfect DI by Louis Money. Maybe just attempted to mix up, because I don't know if sometimes the lightning kick is a little bit harder. Sometimes you do weird DIs to like check if your opponent can actually cover it. I mean, this is looking like a 2-1 Louis Money, but I don't know if Free Kayflock does something to bring it back. A lightning kick is going to be a good way to start. So much shield pushback on this. It's really, really hard to punish actually when a lightning kick hits your shield, because there's so much shield pushback. And so they're basically just like playing the next mix of like the forward air for Louis Money straight up whiffed and then got punished by the lightning kick of Zelda. So even stocks. Ooh, the nair drag down attempt by Louis Money, tried to get something cheeky, some extra damage, but 117% is the lead. Up smash? No, not going to do it. Doesn't want to risk being wrong and then getting reversaled, but hey, he got reversaled anyway, and I was going to say Free Kayflock has stage control, but not anymore. Nice 2-frame with the Nehru's Love, but it's not going to be more. I thought it maybe could have been a downer. Phantom not going to punish, not going to 2-frame either. Tried to combo the 2-frame of the sword swipe into the downer, 56% though. This is a lot, given how strong Zelda is. Down tilt, missed the sweet spot lightning kick. That could have been it. Was slightly off. Back throw's not going to kill yet. Up throw probably going to kill the next throw. Can't neutral got up here. Louis Money's already punished you so often for it. Yep, goes for ledge jump. What do you even do? You grab the ledge again and get dash attacked. I don't blame him. That was such a hard situation. Really, really close game. Free Kayflock was bringing that back, but Louis Money played a little bit too solid at the end. Got the dash attack. You know, he's nervous because it's scary to fight Zelda, man. It is not comfortable. And Free Kayflock gonna run it back. Again, I don't feel like that's necessarily the wrong choice. I feel like we haven't seen that many edge cancels coming out from Free Kayflock. Again, like I know it's like harder for Zelda for most characters. Finally gets a tech chase read after that down throw or up tilt, and suddenly Louis Money's at 72% because up air does 1,000,000,000%. Such a good move. I love that move. Fair dash attack, not going to combo because it was a retreating forward air. Sometimes, you know, your movement is as important as the move you are using. Okay, finally Louis Money just says, I want a back throw, get away, I'm going to ledge trap. And has done so just a little bit so far. Down air? No. Does not angle towards the ledge, so no 2-frame available, and actually gets the punish. Fake ledge trump to get the up tilt, almost just reading the lack of option with the up air. And an up smash just works. I'm kind of surprised that it looked like the Palutena nair should have hit that, but maybe misspaced. I know there was a spot dodge, but I think it was slightly mistimed. Yeah, I think it just missed. I think it just straight up missed on spacing, so unlucky. Not unlucky, I guess, but unfortunate for Louis Money, and Free Kayflock has a huge lead now. Okay, does not punish the drift on that Nehru's Love, so again, we do have Free Kayflock with the lead, no double jump. Yeah, just gonna upbeat a ledge, it doesn't matter. That's gonna be a huge punish. No, doesn't get the sweet spot down, or doesn't space it correctly, and the invincible moves kind of clashing, and Palutena's dash attack was the benefit. I thought he was gonna go for down air. It feels like maybe based on his camera movement, or like his body movement in the camera, that it was supposed to be down air, and he just didn't get it. The Phantom gonna help dash attack, or sorry, up smash not going to hit. What do I mean dash attack? Up smash not gonna hit, punished by dash attack. That's why I was thinking of dash attack. Up air not gonna hit either. Drag down air into up tilt actually working. Zelda's you know, crumple animation on the floor, hard landing, is going to be high enough, I guess, that you can do that. But still 91%, now 95 is a lot. Louis Money has to make quite the big comeback here in order to not lose his stock immediately. Dash attack gonna be a good start. Again, missing all these sweet spots. It's so unfortunate. It's really, really difficult to hit those sweet spots, especially with how much, you know, body maneuvering and just like hurt box shifting happens in Ultimate. It is really, really hard to get these like theoretically like correct punishes with the lightning kicks. It's so hard to actually land them. Gets just a random one off of a ledge jump yet again. I think that's the second or third one this set so far, and it is paying dividends for Free Kayflock. Gets the read with the dash attack. I don't think that down air was on purpose, or sorry, down smash was on purpose. Maybe it was. That's not going to hit, so a forward smash, solid punish. Basically, I think that's like the second forward smash we've seen come out. And again, I think the first one was a misinput. That was supposed to be a dash attack on that rapid jab punish. So, you know, Free Kayflock, again, very, very disciplined, not going for these like bigger potentials of hits, just playing solid with nairs, up tilts. Those are mostly been like the moves he's using, and of course lightning kick, and that's kind of been it. You know, Phantom, of course. You know, playing really solid, but Louis Money, of course, the master of solid, and he gets that back air as the ledge trap. So now we have last stock, game 4. Again, missing the lightning kick, dude, it's so hard. Gets one there, though. Dash attack, too? No. I think the Phantom does 2-frame. I don't know if maybe that's just Pikachu's 2-frame being bad, because I know my up B can get 2-framed, but I don't know if Palu's is able to. Forward tilt, trying to just get some, you know, a hit, an undershoot hit, expecting Louis Money to run in. Okay, down throw, nothing because he can't get back here. There's not enough stage to do the turnaround. And the Phantom's going to hit 115. This is starting to be kill throw percent. This is really scary. Of course, like every lightning kick will kill. Up B will kill, even if it's the... Oh, gets the trigonometry explosive flame. Ends up benefiting him just a little bit. Gets the hit there, of course. Punishing that air dodge, punishing that up B startup. Goes for it there, and this is looking really uncomfortable if you are free Kayflock. But no, doesn't get punished with that slow fall air dodge. Of course, you kind of respect the Nehru's love that a lot of Zeldas love to do. Wow, he got that sweet spot. I'm very surprised that sweet spot landed, just because I feel like I've seen that lightning kick several times and it's always been sour spot. So hey, maybe I don't know where that sweet spot is apparently. So that is going to be a game 5 set, free Kayflock versus Louis Money. As Louis Money counterpicks a small battlefield, it's like PS2 but different. Seems like he's going to play maybe a little bit more of a passive game. Doesn't get a second Nair after the first one, so unfortunate that Louis Money's going to drop that advantage state. And that's going to cause a lot. Big punish right here for free Kayflock. Tried to get the double jump read, but Palutena's mobility a little too good. The lightning kick not going to kill. Dude, he's playing so well all of a sudden. Down air, doesn't get the 2-frame, would rather be on stage. Of course, you'd rather the stage position regardless. Granted, you know, Louis Money got it back with a teleport, and that's just the Palutena special. Dash tag roll through, just trying to stay as mobile as possible. Chunking down the shield, because of course you know that Zelda's forward air and back air are huge for shield damage, so the more you can chip onto your opponent, the better it is, because you can eventually either get a shield poke or a broken shield with those lightning kicks. Nice read of the mobility there by Louis Money. Gets up air nair, up air drag down, so interesting. Trying to get these movement reads, kind of is correct a lot of times, was a little too slow there, and then that weird little movement there. I'm surprised that Phantom hit. I did not think it would in that position. That was so good! What an adaptation, knowing that Louis Money has been going for these explosive flames to punish these Phantoms and goes for the jump. What is it called? Furor's Wind up B. That was beautiful stuff by free Kayflock to get that kill, and now, you know, Louis Money's going to have to be a lot more careful about throwing out those projectiles. That's a crazy adaptation to hold to game 5, given the fact that you were down 2-1, and it happened, that situation happened a lot game 4, but Louis Money does get the back air. We do have stage control. Never mind for Louis Money. Sometimes it sucks because, like, against the more mobile characters, the slower characters have to overextend to try to get these hits, and if you aren't able to, or like you do that and then they just kind of like jump over you because you were wrong on your read, and you're just like, oh, okay. Okay, there's a, you know, Phantom just getting more solid percent. Down tilt sending backwards, so no potential for a follow-up there. That was a weird backwards hit. Nice air dodge yet again. The disadvantage again by free Kayflock has been as good as it can be, basically, with Zelda. A lot of Phantoms around the ledge as well, the non-2-frameable angles. There's been a lot of good stuff, including those lightning kicks have solided out so many of these kills. And so now we have last stock for Louis Money. 86% though is pretty high. Okay, no 2-frame. Fake Trump gets the back air. Free Kayflock definitely prefers neutral get up and ledge jump over anything else for sure. So don't really have to be too worried about rolls. How much extra damage can free Kayflock get? I mean, 115 is pretty high. Gets the air to air, does Louis Money. No punish. Oh god, it's so hard sometimes as Palo to get these punishes. And the Phantom exploded because Zelda got hit, but still not able to find this kill quite yet. Dash attack, not going to kill. Great DI by free Kayflock, actually. Oh my god, that was really, really difficult because you're close to the ledge, so you can't really DI away, or you'll just get side blast zoned. Up throw? No kill. And even though free Kayflock hasn't got any damage, this mental energy that you have to put in sometimes to get these kills, even at high percents, is so taxing. No dash attack there. Beautiful land on platform by free Kayflock. Again, the disadvantage has been really good. Forward air, exploding Zelda in that position. That's crazy. That's how you know the struggle to kill was real, when forward air kills from center, like, easily. Yeah, the Nair out of shield not going to hit. Maybe Louis Money should be going for more down airs out of shield, because I know that move can be pretty good at punishing. I mean, kind of like what Spargo does with his down air, even though it's like technically a horizontal or like a vertical move, you can still jump towards your opponent and get those down airs. And it's also, like, I think the fastest out of shield option that Palu has. Gets the dash attack. Nice read on the Phantom movement. Doesn't land on platform though, so no extension there. God, the lack of ascension was so unfortunate. Lightning Kick could have been the stock, but unfortunately missed it. Again, I think that Hurtbox shifting of Palutena is kind of annoying in those positions, which sucks because that means you just have to get the Lightning Kick raw. Phantoms, weak Phantoms to kind of, wow, that was fast. Oh, got the jump read, but again, didn't get the sweet spot. Got the air dodge read, but didn't get the sweet spot. Dude, I mean, I know Free Kayflock wins this, but if he lost, I would be so upset if I was him because you literally got the game-winning read multiple times. And then your character sweet spots are just like too finicky. That one makes sense that that one didn't work, so that one's fair because you were like inside of Zelda for sure. Just trying to get these reads, can't risk going for a lot of Phantoms at this point. 89%, dude, this is so scary. Okay, Lightning Kick. No, again, the pushback. I mentioned it. The pushback's so good for Zelda in these positions. It's basically impossible to shield grab if you don't have like a tether shield grab. But either way, that wouldn't even be a frame data punish. So it just ends up getting the second Lightning Kick on that whiffed grab by Louis Money into the easy Lightning Kick. Kind of auto-spaced. Beautiful stuff there. And Free Kayflock, I don't know if he's beaten Zomba or anything. I know he's from New York, New Jersey. So I don't know if he's beat Zomba or anyone. But at the very least, at a tiered tournament, a huge win as Louis Money's one of the best players in the world. But now we go from that to loser semifinals where he fought versus Loaf. Wario versus Zelda is again like still kind of awkward when it comes to Zelda being able to set up Phantoms because the air mobility for Wario is so good. But unlike Palutena, I feel like the air to air is going to be a little bit more favorable for Zelda because you have the bigger range compared to like Wario Nair. Like he's a stubby character, Palutena is not. So your Nairs and your Lightning Kicks can actually be really good in terms of like actually dealing with the spacing. And again, that mobility will be difficult to set up. Phantom, of course. Oh, up smash attempt by Loaf. Not going to hit. Has to burn his air dodge as well as Bike in order to recover. And yeah, I would just not mess with it. Sometimes you just have to let Zelda get the stage control, which is crazy because you say that and the character's like theoretically like bottom 10. And you're just like, yeah, you don't approach Zelda. And that's a crazy sentence. Like, it's insane. Nice dash attack on the air dodge read. Again, the advantage state for Free Kayflock has been incredibly strong. Even in the Palutena set, or rather the Louis Money set, it was really, really good. It's just sometimes he would be right and then not get the sweet spot. Ooh, gets the falling upper, going to be good damage. No double jump, but does get the air dodge through. The Nehru's Love does come out, though, immediately when Loaf got a hit. Dude, he's just playing his advantages so well. Finally, we have a forward smash in neutral, knowing that Loaf was a little bit more antsy to get these reversals. And yeah, no Bike. I don't even know if... I think he had a double jump in that position, but he didn't have Bike, and that was really, really hard. So we see the first Din's Fire kill of the video. Oh, that landing up air could have been huge. Could have been up air waft, actually. And it would have evened up the game, but now Free Kayflock is able to get some damage. So in this position, I mean, 49 is still pretty low, but I don't know if he's going to fish for up air waft to this stock or just hold it for final stock. I guess it depends on what hits he gets. I feel like that's one of the harder things actually about playing Wario is like understanding like which combo confirms and like which kill confirms to go for, or like how to play neutral based on the fact if you have waft or not when you want to use it. I was very scared that was going to two frame. Free Kayflock has Loaf in the corner. This has been such an uncomfortable game for Loaf, I feel like, for the most part, because of this Zelda like zoning pressure as well as the close quarter combat like decisions that Free Kayflock is making it really, really difficult for Loaf to like look, at the very least, look comfortable. I don't know if he is more comfortable than it seems like he is. Yeah, I love these burst dash attacks, making it so like difficult for Loaf to feel comfortable just like aggressing onto Zelda because, hey, you actually have to respect the space in front. Up air also going to make the edge guard uncomfortable. Dude, this is looking really... Oh, well, I was going to say really bad, but at the same time, getting a kill, now you have waft. So Free Kayflock still has to be incredibly careful right now because Wario is that character. Up throw, up air. Now this is death percent. Yeah, still ledge jump, lightning kick. That sweet spot. That did not look like it would a sweet spot. I'm kind of surprised. Free Kayflock didn't look surprised. So now we have 1-0 for him. Gonna run it back to PS2. I'm not even sure what adaptations to make, right? Because obviously Free Kayflock was right a couple times with like dash attacks and stuff, but you know, for the amount that you get dash attacks, you know, you're also backing up with Phantom. So, you know, it's a really, really intricate neutral flow chart to deal with. You know, he's been getting hit by a lot of like early Phantoms, but again, I don't really blame Loaf for doing that because again, that's just the mix-ups. Like maybe he has to camp a little more, but how much do you want to run away from a Zelda that is able to just take a bunch of stage and then if you're on the ledge, it's really uncomfortable against her? I also think Free Kayflock has experience with BD Bean's Wario. Again, I don't know exactly how good BD Bean is. I don't think I've literally ever watched him, but everyone in New York, New Jersey swears by him. The lightning kick not killing across the stage. Unfortunate. We're going to have a... Okay, I thought he was going to go for a downer, but a neutral B to kind of have a lot longer of a hitbox there. That is going to super kill, though. So Loaf with the stock lead this game. Nair not going to connect because it was like an air-to-air. Yeah, and getting greedy with the edge guards. You cannot be greedy with Zelda'S 2-frame. It is so scary because you're going to die, right, if you're wrong especially. So that is going to be the stock for Free Kayflock. DI'd away, up throw, up air, so going to be some solid damage. Half waft is online for Loaf, so if we do see a landing up air or an up tilt, it can be the kill. Pivot forward tilt, though. And again, getting these like dash attacks, they've been so important for Free Kayflock, but at the same time, Loaf has a pretty substantial lead, has waft as well, tried to get up smash. Both the times he's gone for up smash, it has not worked because there he just got down air into, more combo, more damage. No, didn't get the sweet spot again. The jab down tilt is a confirm, but unfortunately not able to get the lightning kick there. Just he's been slightly off on those lightning kicks. Again, I don't know if they're true comboing at that percent and he's messing it up, or he's just hoping that it works, or like they don't do the correct thing. So like, again, I don't know Zelda well enough to be honest to know if that's a combo with those percents, but I mean, I feel like you wouldn't go for it if it wasn't even potentially true. So okay, but gets the lightning kick there, not gonna kill Wario's heavy. And yeah, just recover high. I 100% agree. That's not going to be a punish forward air. Tech chase doesn't get it with the up tilt, but gets... Oh, okay. I was going to say up tilt into waft was a combo, and he didn't go for it to go for the up air, but it ended up comboing anyway, so that is going to be 1-1. We saw this Hollow Bastion counter pick against Louis Money, because now when he has the center stage with these Phantoms, of course, it is going to be a lot harder to jump in onto the Zelda to get those hits with the aggression, and of course, those teleport cancels can come into play as well. Oh, unfortunate with that short hop nair, does not get the correct hit, well, it doesn't get a hit at all, and Loaf was perfectly ready to deal with that, just like, again, a Palutena nair. So, good stuff to him. Loaf is playing, in my opinion, at the very least, after game one, very well. Nice damage, though, with the earlier Phantom. Forward smash going to get punished with forward air out of shield. I'm scared. Oh, God, again, he's been right so often. Doesn't go for the up B either, or maybe up smash even could have got a hit. Again, I don't 100% know because I don't know, like, the spacings of everything. Forward air jab, trying to get this pressure because I think you get forward tilt into, or sorry, jab pressure, not forward tilt pressure. I think you get jab combos at ledge. I don't know what I know you get jab down tilt. I don't know if you can get anything else. Is there a double jump? There is. So you are going to silver cover as Zelda. And again, the ledge jump lightning kicks have been so clutch for Free Kayflock in both of these sets. Honestly, if I was Loaf, I would stop trying to aggressively ledge trap and just let him ledge jump, because like, what is Zelda going to do if she ledge jumps? Tries to get the kill with the bite, not going to though. So now again, the edge pressure for Zelda. But the back air, I cannot believe that didn't kill. Not going to work as well. No Trump situation, or got hit by the up B. So shield damage coming out because of the Din's fire. Nice parry, gets an up tilt as well, so up tilt lightning kick going to be solid damage, and again, still at 3 stocks. Loaf struggling to get this kill, does not quite get the angle of the up B correct, or maybe there was too much rage on Zelda, so it actually sent too far, because I think the angle was correct. Gonna nair to cross up to have stage, and just gets a dash grab. Beautiful call out there by Free Kayflock. Again, we have more Phantom pressure. Gonna get the landing, no, a little too slow, but no punish for Loaf, but ends up getting that dash attack. Oh, a Loaf getting a hit, but again, the rage can affect Wario's combos a lot, so unable to get everything he needed and got lightning kicked out of it. Free Kayflock really knowing exactly when to mash the reversals. I feel like he hasn't been like super greedy mashing the reversals, except for maybe the ledge jump lightning kick, but again, pretty hard to punish, so it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. But like has really smartly been using his aerials and disadvantage, I feel like, and just knowing when the moves are not going to work, knowing when to jump, Nehru's love, air dodge, like really well, obviously, knows these matchups inside and out, which I feel like when you're a low tier player, you have to super know every matchup, because your character is not going to carry you to victory. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to do my top tier things. It's like, no, you need to understand everything when it comes to, all the intricacies of how these moves interact and stuff like that. So Free Kayflock knowing, doesn't get ledge trapped. Has 40%. Again, these up smashes are not working right now for Loaf. I think that's the 3rd or 4th one this set, and each of them have gotten punished. Dash attack also not going to get the kill, because again, Zelda is not light enough to worry about that. Over flex? Oh, bad position, but does not get hit by the back air. Loaf was slightly off on the spacing. The down tilt not going to work, but the forward tilt the other direction is. And again, now we are under platform center stage. This is a great position for Zelda. Tried to get the neutral get up, did not get it though. Dash forward pivot grab. Really smooth, honestly, by Loaf, but again, not getting a kill. And that bite will on the neutral get up again. Free Kayflock does definitely favor ledge jump and neutral get up, which both of those would get hit by that bite. Oh, uncomfortable. The Phantom did hit there. Bike online, no 2-frame, but still 134. This sucks. Zelda has a ton of kill potential, so none of this is comfy. Like, this entire rest of the game, you are uncomfy. Is back there going to kill? Not quite, but almost. Going to force low, so you get the normal ledge trap. I don't think he meant to Phantom that direction. But either way, I mean, it lets Loaf get back on stage when you have full waft, that can be very, very scary. But we saw Nair not really work. And we see I love the free Kayflock, actually. I think this... No, it doesn't get the kill. But I love the free Kayflock is actually retreating to ledge, because if you get hit here as Zelda, right? Like, Wario needs, like, a pretty long combo to get a kill, right? You need Nair into up air, into a bunch of other stuff. But when you are just, like, at ledge, this is kind of like what you're supposed to do versus Mii Brawler, where you're like, I don't want you to get Nair, down tilt into forward air, up tilt, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't want Wario to get Nair, up air, up tilt, up air, waft, or something like that. So you just say, hey, I'm gonna camp in corner, and if you ledge trap me for 60% and then hit me with waft, you got it. But not even having to worry about that, because of course he does get that dash grab, but it's not going to be the kill. But again, his callouts, his aggressive callouts as a campy character have been like superb. Not going to get the 2-frame. Dash attack will kill here. Obviously lightning kicks will kill here. Grab will kill here. F tilt will kill. Up. I don't think up tilt will kill, but it might. Yeah, I love this just like retreating gameplay. Like, sometimes camping is smart, okay? Forward air not pushing into the Phantom, so unfortunate, and that's going to be up throw kill for sure. 2-1 free Kayflock. Again, just like Loaf has been slightly off. He's undershooting a little bit too much. Like, he's not doing any, like, I mean, he tried to punish that. Like, that makes sense. Like, he just tried to get a punish, but maybe tried to turn around grab and got a dash grab. So, of course, that's going to be a little bit slower, because dash grabs are generally slower than standing grabs. But that is going to be 2-1 for Zelda. Oh, Loaf actually counterpicking back to Hollow Bastion. I'm not sure what he has realized or thinks he's realized to run it back, and then suddenly free Kayflock being incredibly aggressive and gets the lightning kick there. I wonder if that spacing or like that height is just really good for him. Like, the battlefield platform's gonna go off stage and try to get it down there. No. But again, Phantom, dude, this is a 90% lead basically. 20 seconds in, that is a lot of damage that Zelda's able to do, considering she's not really able to do that much damage. The movement, the shield mix-ups, but Loaf staying strong in shield, doesn't want to give him, you know, any of the stuff that we saw Louis Money like kind of like jump and be antsy in shield and got hit a lot because of it. And the back air does hit there, so it does take the very early stock. When you're able to aggressively punish Zelda for going for those Phantoms, it feels good, but that lightning kick, beautiful spacing and timing to punish that air dodge by free Kayflock. Again, not making this easy. Up tilt, up smash, knowing that multiple up tilts won't hit. Or sorry, I mean, maybe second up tilt will hit, but up smash is going to do more damage, and I don't think an air combo's in that position. Ooh, the IDJ combo? That's a lot of damage for Loaf. That's like the biggest combo he's got all set so far. The half waft? Oh, not going to kill, unfortunately. I do love the bait of the Nehru's Love as well, but not going to be the kill. Dash attack. He's being really aggressive right now on these ledge traps. Honestly, like, free Kayflock hasn't rolled very often, but the couple times he has, it has been punished, unfortunately. Nice delayed recovery as well, and that stage spike is going to kill with no double jump on Zelda, so that is a big lead for Loaf. Half waft already used, which means you are charging your next waft, which honestly like means Loaf could probably camp a little more, but it doesn't seem like he's going to. Oh, mix-ups. I love that he's going for Nair down air because he knows that he can't get more, and down air does more damage than forward air. Up throw, up air, up air, up air. 80%. Wario's a good character. When the uppy coming out, but the slight DI by Loaf making it, dude, that uppy, if it was a little bit easier to hit, it would be so broken. Like, it would legitimately be incredible. But now you have to do like so many reads because you have to do that uppy, like you have to react so fast. It's actually so difficult. Oh, and the random forward smash gets Loaf kind of sleeping at the wheel there. Forward air is going to punish. Half waft is probably online yet again, so this is looking really scary. But again, those lightning kicks, I feel like every time I've been like, it's a really scary position, free Kayflock has immediately got a kill. Down smash? Not going to kill. The move sucks. Try to get a jump read, but free Kayflock, again, his shield patience has overall been very, very good. Does not get the read on the platform. That could have been a lot of percent. That could have been at least double up air, which would have been like 40%. Oh, and gets the not the double jump, the full hop out of there. Zelda's movement not fast enough to avoid that Wario, so we are going to game 5. Gonna go to PS2. That slightly bigger stage will be beneficial for the Zelda camping, but not really gonna matter. I mean, messes up the combo because of the, like, you know, hurt box moving of the Phantom, but the Phantom itself didn't hit, so... Yeah, we do see slightly more camping from free Kayflock. Gets the Phantom through the stage. You got to be careful about that. And the end of the Neighbor's Love does hit, so this is a lead starting to form for free Kayflock. Oh, try to get the back hit of up tilt, which would have comboed into the back here, which honestly might have killed at that position. Yeah, like almost there, and if that was at the ledge, it for sure would have killed. And free Kayflock, again, with the big lead, has been very correct on a lot of the air-to-air decision-making. And again, the disadvantage for free Kayflock overall in this set has been quite good. That bike got pushed off the stage. That was so funny. And yeah, now we see Loaf being a little more patient, giving up the stage to Zelda, which again, kind of sucks. You don't want to give stage to Zelda because then you are going to get hit at the ledge and then potentially die. Tried to get some type of cheeky back air that we saw that last game. Was probably able to do it there, but didn't believe. And that forward air not going to be the sweet spot for free Kayflock. Trying to find these reversals, trying to find a way to get down, does so. Back throw. Oh my god, that almost killed because of that DI. Oh, that was not the sweet spot of the Din's fire. Trying to get that neutral get up, but Loaf, again, the patience of all these players on ledge against Zelda has been very, very important. Find that grab, though. That was a beautiful double dash grab by free Kayflock. Really, really smart, just like recognizing the position isn't quite right. Goes for just the second dash grab, knowing where Loaf is going to land and gets the grab. Again, getting like hard called out by a very passive character in that type of aggressive way is really, really shaking because like a lot of the times you are worried more about like, oh, I have to be ready for their position. I have to be ready for them to back up. And then suddenly they run up on you and you're just like, oh God, I was not ready to have to deal with an aggressive option. And free Kayflock has kind of been doing that really well. Does get called out for it there, though, with the dash back F tilt. But again, that's kind of the advantage of being in the corner is they can't back up, so you only have to worry about the aggressive option. Like, that's why stage control is so important, you know? Down throw. Gets the air dodge read. No bike, so if, okay, I was like, if he gets hit super far off stage, he's not going to be able to recover. He has to air dodge. Forward smash. Yes, that is going to be the kill. Free Kayflock. Beautiful stock there. Again, having that bike be on stage is so, so crucial because you have to recover in really awkward ways. Couldn't air dodge there, would be too low, or it'd have to burn waft. Then, of course, you don't want to do that when you are Wario just to recover. Like, that's a last stock only type of thing. Down throw. Not enough time for the up air. It was too fast of a tech. But again, full stock lead. Zelda straight up running across the entire stage going, get away from me, you scary man. Okay, Nair double up air doesn't get the full thing. IDJ not going to be the kill. Didn't, you know, wasn't on the correct side to get that waft. Free Kayflock running for his life. This is terrifying. And then, of course, sometimes the best defense is a good offense. So runs up and gets that Nair and now has the corner to the dash attack. No double jump right now on Loaf. 2-frame can be, okay. Maybe I'm wrong in the down, and that doesn't actually 2-frame. Oh, gets up tilt into waft, and the up hit killed. I'm kind of surprised at that. So 64%, no waft online for Loaf. This is really scary, though. This is like 1 or 2 hits away from dying. I don't think there's a double jump. Down air, yeah, there was no double jump, no bike available, so that weak spike is actually going to be enough. So free Kayflock does advance to losers finals, where he unfortunately lost to Icon, but 3rd place at an event as stacked as Cost 2025. Again, Icon versus Lima Grands. Icon was also just in Grand Finals of Combo Breaker last week, so he's being very consistent, and free Kayflock, that is going to be the best Zelda run at an American tournament, I'm pretty sure, ever. If I'm wrong about that, you can definitely let me know down in the comments below, and while you're done, don't forget to subscribe, I would appreciate it. Yes, the ring light is still on, and I'm sorry if it looks creepy, okay? It's what I gotta do right now. But yeah, shoutouts to free Kayflock, did so well at this event. Shoutouts to, of course, Loaf and Louis Money as well. The bracket for cost will be down below, the VOD will be down below if you want to watch the full thing in its entirety. Thank you all for watching. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time. Peace.